Hello, YouTube. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. So, today is Saturday, and on Saturdays, I like to give you guys updates on my socks. Well, I finally did it. So, where the stitch marker, the wooden brown one is where I was last time you guys seen these, and I know it's been a while. So, as you can see, there's more rows here at the front, which doesn't seem like much, I know. But when I do this, both heels are in. I finally got past the heel point. I am going to put cables up the back of the leg as well. I'm thinking I'll do 2 repeats to start with, and then from there try them on and see how far up they go and how much more cables I want to put in. But here's an example of what they look like with the cables. This is the front of the one sock. Definitely like them. Now, as you can see, it goes from green to purple here, where technically I'm missing some colors, but like I'm missing a black, a blue, and another black before the purple should have come in. But that's all in the heel. Even a bit of the purple's in the heel. So yeah, I've got the heels in. Now it's just the home stretch. Definitely like doing both socks at one time just because I know they're both the same size. As you guys know, the one pair I made a little while back, I don't know if I switched needles or what exactly I did, or if I put one stitch count on one and one on the other, but when I counted the cuff stitches, like the ribs, it worked out. So I don't know what I did. I just know the one pair are not the same size at all. Now, there is no pattern for these. I just know which size of stitches with these needles and this type of yarn fits my foot. And I kind of figured, okay, let's just put a 3x3 cable in it. I know how to do those. I'm sorry about the dog barking in the hallway, everybody. Can't control my neighbors. But yeah, I'm liking them. I still have a good amount of yarn left over. Will it be enough to do a second set of socks? I'm not sure because it's all going to depend on how long I make the leg and the cuff. So these may be like, this was a 100-gram ball. And I wear a size 9 to a 10 shoe. Like right now, my runners are 10s. So since I had my kids, my feet grew a size. Now, mind you, yes, that was many years ago, but I used to be a 9 for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, boom, a 10. So even though I'm doing shorty socks, I don't think I'll get a full set of a second pair out of these. Although this yarn, now remember, Canadian prices, at the one store we have, which is Len's Mills, which is kind of your guys' Aldi's in a way in the States. This was, I believe, $7.99 Canadian. Now, my husband bought me this yarn 2 years ago for Christmas. Well, I put an order in on Michael's yesterday, and didn't realize the coupon expired yesterday, or I would have put a second order in today. Because with our coupons that come in our emails, the online in-store pickup type orders, you can only use the coupon for one item per day. I don't know if you guys can, do the 30% off your whole order or 40% off your whole order. No, it's 40% off of one item. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to start building up my sock collection of yarn because I don't have, literally, like I said, this is really the only other full skein of sock yarn I have. So I thought, okay, let's go looking. I know Michael's doesn't carry a whole lot, but at least I can do, an order, and then went in today to pick up. So I placed an order for the Patton's Croyle socks. Croyle, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's a beautiful green color. These are 50-gram balls. Like I said, there was coupon expired yesterday. I went to go put a second order in like about 1 o'clock this morning. And no longer coupons. I only got one. So there's the new color socks I hope to make at some point. I really do like the color. Like all the different greens that are in it. Now this yarn, and then there's another set of Peyton's yarn they have. They only have like 3 or 4 available colors for each of them. So like their sock amount is not the greatest. Now they do have another brand of sock as well, and at the top of my head I cannot remember the name of it, and it's around the same price. Now this skein, again, Canadian prices, at Michael's was marked at $7.99 before taxes. I applied, yeah, it was $7.99, so $8 for 150-gram ball. I know socks are not worth it in price. They really are not. I applied a 40% coupon to the price before taxes, and then once they added the taxes, it came to $5, I think 40 something cents. So these would be just over $10 for the two of them. Now, like I said, this one here I think was like $7.99 or something like that with taxes. It would probably be around the $100. So two of these actually would be equal to roughly this price. Two different stores, mind you, but around the same price. So I do plan on getting a second one of these green ones. I think I told my husband probably not, but you know what? If I do a plain vanilla sock, and then maybe if I can get a solid color in this and do my toes, cuffs, and heels, I could definitely then get one sock out of each skein. So that's the update on my socks. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the fan, by the way. I do have it on really high. Hubby actually finally put the AC in the bedroom today, like just maybe within the last hour. And what we like to do is try to cool the bedroom down first. And then at nighttime, I'll keep the bedroom door open. But during the day, we usually keep the air just in the bedroom until he goes to work, and then I open it up. I don't fight with him. I know he likes it nice and cool in the bedroom. And I thought I got the big fan that he just bought earlier this year. Nope. Actually, I think it was late last year. Anyway, so I know you guys don't care how hot my apartment is. It's actually not bad. Update. I'm hoping maybe to do a video in the next couple days. I'm just waiting on a couple things. I have about 30 radishes popping through the start of the seedlings. About 30 radish plants. I have 8 or 9 sunflower seedlings popping through the dirt. I have 2, it will either be kale or chives because they're both planted in the same box. One was at one end, one was at the other. And I cannot remember if the box has been turned or not. If the box was not turned from when I planted it, I have 2 chives growing. I have finally a cucumber growing. Actually, I think I have 2 growing. I noticed the new one today when I watered them. And I now have 1 pepper plant just barely peeking through. Give it a day or two and it will be a nice little size with leaves starting on it. So the only thing I have left to hopefully get at least 1 seedling to grow is at least 1 kale. Although the kale, if it grows or not, really don't care. We've never had kale before. It was once I'm just growing it because A, I had the seeds, and B, it's good to add to salads and stuff like that. And I figured, hey, I got them. Might as well grow them, right? So I'm hoping to get 1 kale plant up. And with the kale, I know I can clip just the leaves off it as it grows, and it will keep growing. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm hoping to get at least 1 tomato plant to come up. Now, I only planted 2, so 50% of it would be nice. And then I did those other 2 weird type radishes, and you'd have to go back a few videos to see the packages, because one, like, we're all used to the small radishes where it's red on the outside, white on the inside. I have 1 pack of radishes. They get about the size of a softball, supposedly, and they're red on the inside and white on the outside. And I'm hoping to get at least, I only planted 3 of each of those radishes. I'm hoping at least 1 will come up because I'm very excited to try them. And then the other radishes that I actually bought the package for, they're kind of remind me of parsnips or baby, like smaller carrots, like not the jumbo carrots, but like a smaller size carrot. And they're white, and I don't know what they are on the inside. The picture doesn't show them. So I do have a lot of stuff growing in the garden. I want to give it about a week or 2, and then maybe I'll do an update video for you guys. I am very proud of my garden. I told myself from the start when I first started planting everything, as long as 1 thing comes through and produces some kind of, produce, I will be very happy with it. Well, I I think I'm going to get a good selection of produce. While hubby and I were out today, we actually went to Home Depot, and he picked up 2 of the 5-gallon buckets that I wanted just to start, because it's a non-pay week. So I know, he's only got a bit of money from, last pay, but over the next couple weeks, we're going to pick up, I think he said probably 4 more buckets. And I know I'm going to need to pick up at least 5 more bags of dirt, like potting soil and such, for those buckets. And then while we were in, actually, I think we were at Walmart. We were in the garden section, and there was a package for $5 and change, and they looked like about 2 feet long. Hubby says it for the barbecue, but I don't know. 2 feet long seems a little big for the barbecue. I think they're supposed to be like steaks. I didn't actually look at the package, like what it said on it, but I looked at the item and I thought, like, this is perfect for in the bucket. Once I put the tomato and the peppers in the buckets to use them as steaks to, help keep the plant upright. And then with the cucumbers as well. So I need, if all 4 pepper plants come up and both tomato plants, so it'll be 6, and then the cucumber will be 7, times that by 2, I need about 14. Oh my goodness. I realize I need that many. But I need about 14 steaks of some kind I could put in, so I can wrap a string around it or whatever, so that, I can, because originally I was going to do like a trellis of some kind, but the pot that the cucumbers are in, is not very long, not very deep. So I thought, no, I can just do steaks and run string across and see how it goes. So that's an update on my garden. Like I said, I'm very proud of it. Excuse me for a moment. I'm just going to grab a quick sip. Cold pop with ice. Yum. Anyways, guys, so if you're new to my channel and you like what you saw today, please consider subscribing and turning on the notifications. I'd also appreciate thumbs ups. Those are very helpful for us YouTubers. I am mainly a yarny channel. I crochet and I knit. As you guys heard in the video, I give updates on my garden, and this is my first year doing the garden, and you guys have been very supportive of me with it, and I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys. I also go camping. Hubby and I have a small property about 45 minutes from the city. We have a camper on it. And sometimes, who knows, maybe I'll do a video just the fire crackling one evening just for fun. We also go to different things that involve fireworks. So who knows if I'll do videos of the fireworks. I had hoped to have done one last month, but the weather was not the greatest, so it never happened. Now we do have another event coming up. I think it's this weekend coming, huh? Like not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah, I think it's next weekend. Oh my goodness. So I may have a video for you guys next weekend for fireworks, depending on weather. We also, my husband and I do go fishing. It's for the sport and the sport only, but you never know. I may have some pictures of fish that we've caught. If you've watched the one from Mother's Day, yeah, that was an experience and a half. Anyways, guys, I love you all. Thank you for coming by. Like I said again, I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you have any ideas or advice or something you'd like to see on my channel, drop me a line. I'll see what I can do. Just to let you guys know, I either film on my laptop, which I'm filming right now, or my tablet. Like when I'm at the campsite, like the campground, camper, I guess I should say, because it's private property, or hubby and I are fishing or go somewhere for fireworks. That's all done on my tablet. When I'm filming, you guys can see the green couch behind me. I'm at home. It's done with my laptop. So I don't have a setup to do tutorials of any kind. I do apologize to you guys for that. I'm hoping at some point to be able to do something like that, but for now, it's not in the cards. So anyways, but yeah, if you have an idea or you guys would like to see something or whatever, let me know. I also occasionally host bingo, do pop-ups. There's a few of us ladies that are in a small group that do them. So if you want to just play bingo for fun, like I said, consider subscribing. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you later and have a great weekend. Bye for now.